most famous costume, I think, is probably the Gone with the Wind costume. However, we were involved with the making of the Ruby Slippers. They brought them to Western Costume to have them sequined and beaded. Those shoes were really created by Western Costume, which is probably the most famous. My name is Eddie Marks. I'm the president of Western Costume Company here in Los Angeles, California. This is all full of Indians. A lot of this stuff was used in Dances with Wolves and all the different Indian movies, including probably The Squaw Man, which is the first movie Western Costume was ever involved in. Well, Western Costume was founded in 1912. It was founded by a gentleman named L.L. Burns, who was basically an Indian trader. He kind of came onto the Los Angeles area, and there was film companies shooting around different neighborhoods and such, and he went up to a director and basically told him that all the Indians that he saw that were dressed for his scene were done all wrong, and that was William S. Hart. And from that point on, Hart had him on all of his movies, doing all of the costumes, the Indian artifacts, weapons, and different directors and producers would start to hire him to do their movies. His company started to grow so much that in the early 20s, he actually moved his company into a building that is downtown on Broadway. It's 12 floors, and he consumed all 12 floors with costumes. He set up a hat department. He had tailors and seamstresses. He created a research library that was the first of its kind. In today's world, here at Western Costume, we still have all the different shops. We still maintain the research library, and it was all based on his original theories on how he thought a costume company should be run, and we still follow a lot of the same ideas that he had back then. This is our biblical and Roman area. If you take all the costumes and line them up one after another on rails, you've got 8 miles of costumes, which is huge. Television shows that we're working on now is Boardwalk Empire, Mad Men. It's up to us to make sure that we maintain these clothes so they're here for future generations, because the stores aren't there to sell 1930s clothes. They're going to have to get them from a costume company. And being the biggest costume company really pays off in the end.